Here we have a trafficking survivor that has accused many high profile names such as Joe Biden, Jay-Z, and Beyonce of being affiliated and taking part in the abuse of a lot of children and people when it comes to the trafficking scene. Now, this is the thing. We all can remember in the beginning of the year, Ryan Garcia was basically a huge whistleblower for Save the Children. That was his biggest marketing push when it came to his fight. Save the Children. Now, we are going to watch the video of Alli Carter exposing everyone and the things that she went through. But I just want to watch Ryan Garcia in this video right here because everyone was calling him crazy. But now with Diddy getting arrested and having the charges against him, and him being affiliated with so many other high-profile celebrities, now this crazy isn't as crazy, and the people that were calling him crazy look more so crazy.
They fucking took me to the fucking woods, bro. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Where?
Bro, they fucking took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, I fucking lost it. They're raping little kids.
He doesn't want to take us all, so let's go. Come on, Ryan. He doesn't want to take us.
Come on, fuck this guy.
Bro, fuck this dude, dude.
Who?
Bro,
You do know
you know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
You know the path
Andrew,
you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I
That's what
don't
I'm
give
worried
a
about.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm a god.
Well, that's the first point of contention because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you, which is the
Bro,
worst part
no,
about
they
it.
can't, bro. All right, so come touch me, you fucking bitch.
Alright, so that's Ryan Garcia in the beginning of the year, and even after his fight, this is the speech that he gave post-fight, basically talking about the children.
Open your eyes. You know, kids being hurt, nobody caring. Everybody looking at it like, oh, he's just crazy. It's a conspiracy. It's this, it's that. At the end of the day, that shit was real. And I out there put that my reputation on the line. At the end of the day, who's the crazy one now? You know, I didn't really want to say this, but it's the truth. You know, everybody needs to acknowledge, like, yo, I'm tripping. Y'all was tripping, not me. You guys were tripping. I was the one that was actually with sanity because I'm like, yo, they're hurting little kids. Let's help them.
That video aged so freaking well. That video's from months ago, April 20th. It couldn't have aged any better. So now let's get into Alli Carter here, where she's sharing her experience of actually going through the entire process of being trafficked.
Hi, my name is Allison Leilani Carter. I'm going to turn the comments off for a section. Because I just want to get this out quickly because I got a lot to do. So I'm just going to turn the comments off and I'll turn them back on with me, okay? So if you can heart me over here, if you can still see me, I'd appreciate it. So I know you're still in 2021, we did a live interview with Maria Z. We went viral in 2020. Today is September
23rd.
23rd?
Yes, it's the
23rd.
23rd. Yeah.
Yeah, September 23rd, 2024.
She just made this.
In 2020, I went viral, and we lost our home. We lost our animals. We lost everything. I am a dance teacher. I was working as a choreographer, an after-school teacher, a volunteer for doing hair at foster care agencies for free. I was starting to turn around and try to feed the homeless and go back to where I come from, packing backpacks and things for children. I don't need everybody to love me. I don't need everybody to like me. To each its own, right? I have been screaming underwater since I was 3 months old. I went into foster care at 13, 14. We tried to do a case against Riverside County Child Protective Services because Riverside County, do you hear me? Riverside County Child Protective Services was involved in my trafficking. Can y'all still hear me?
We can hear you.
Can you just... Cool. Thank you. So, Facebook, you good? Can y'all hear me? Hi. Yes, you, hi. Can you hear me? Cool. Thank you.
Yo, the darkness is coming to light for real.
I never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested. And I told you guys in that Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy. P. Diddy. All right? Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. People don't usually talk and stop and think about the children victims that are going through things right now as we speak and the ones who suffered through all this bullshit. I decided to stop for a second and do some projects with projects all around because we just said, you know what? This is our life. It's not changing. We stopped somewhere and I've been hiding. My mom and I have been hiding. We've had our head down. We've tried to back up. We've tried to tell you everything that we can, and now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending. We're still not on the subject of the kids. All the adults are covering their asses. All the adults are, I left at a certain time, yet you knew children were there.
And that's another thing. I'm starting to realize a lot of law firms, they want to take on all the accusers now of Diddy and all the celebrities. But even though these are accusers were coming to the law firms year back, they didn't really want to take it on because it wasn't trending. And they must have not believed it was possible to take such high elite people down. But now they're like, all right, we gonna make things happen now.
You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual orgies. Get it straight. It wasn't just adults in these parties. The adults were responsible for the child sex slaves that were in the party. And one of those children were me. Now, those who are trying to come at us now, talking like, oh, well, now the Diddy's out, now that you can talk. For why? Because we tried to have a case with Child Protective Services. We gave them 8 months worth of evidence. 8 months worth of evidence. That didn't even do a crumb. They took that case and they hid it. If you are a survivor and if you are a real victim, be careful. Because these hotline numbers that they're putting out, I don't trust them. I wouldn't do it.
They take your information to see what you have.
They're taking inventory.
And then they shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking inventory. So don't trust them. Don't trust the feds. Don't trust the judges. Fuck all y'all. You're all guilty. You're all corrupt. Any attorney that's taking money to defend Diddy, you're nasty and vile.
That's blood money.
That's blood money.
That's all blood money. You do know that, right? Whether you take money for him to shut up, whether you take money from him for period, that's blood money. I don't want anybody's money. Not even Lassane. And let me make something very clear. Even though it runs in my family, you can't fake your death. That shit is expensive. We don't have that money. We don't have the military involvement. We are not working with white hats. We are working with everyday people who can come out and do something when they can. Who can come out and say, I can be security when I can. Who can come and cover us when they can. But that's not all the time. Right now, we by ourselves. We can call on some angels. Yes. These are everyday people. They're not white hats. Get it straight. There's no witness protection program because how well is the Secret Service doing protecting your former president? They not even doing their damn job. Even the photographer can get the shot, and including the people that can get the shot. Let's be real. Don't do the Lassane bullshit. Don't do that either. You want to know why? Because that all circles back to the military. That all circles back to fake arrest. That all circles back to lies. And not everybody can fake their death. Even though some of y'all are sitting pretty trying to make the excuse of, oh, well, they were so evil. I was just trying to be undercover. No, bullshit. My face is out there. You little punk. My face is out there. You pussy.
No, and I see a lot of you people out there like, oh, they faked their death and they're gonna come back.
No.
That's
No.
bullshit.
No.
Joan Rivers, you were up there partying with Michelle Manshell. Lassane, you were doing some dirty, vile shit. All of you.
She said Michelle, but Manshell. You know, there's this thing I need to do more research on when it comes to Michelle Obama. I heard that the deed, the will, that when Michelle's parent had died, they wrote out the deed/will to Michael. And many people are saying that Michelle was actually a man. And I do have a couple videos that basically build up evidence towards that, but I definitely want to come across more videos before I drop that video in itself. If any one of you could send that over to my Instagram DMs when it comes to Michelle being a man, I know it sounds crazy, but if any of you can find those videos, you can send over to my Instagram DM so we can make that happen.
Any of these people that they're going to try to revive and prop up, bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
You see all the people running? They're ducking and hiding because everybody knows that there was children there. But we're still not talking about the kids yet. When are we going to talk about the kids?
Gotta talk about the kids.
Everybody's demanding something from the victims. Why aren't you demanding it from the news? You know he's about to turn into another Epstein, and then the list follows, and it circles back into a web. So why isn't anybody demanding any information on the kids? Huh?
Where'd that supply chain come from?
Do you think that thousands of bottles worth of baby oil was for thousands of who?
Oh, man.
$65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza was for who? Trafficking over the border was for who? Child Protective Services is your supplier. Is anybody going to talk about that? The immigrants that are coming across the border, that all those kids that they were just scooping up out of boats and out of the water, they're now coming in and they're throwing them right into the system. Aurora, Colorado, Springfield, Ohio. Where do you think all those kids are going? This ain't about an election anymore. Y'all know that, right? The election is canceled. Because everybody that you love, you don't live in the world you think you do. Everybody that you think is not guilty is about to show you who they really are. I've been screaming for years. So now, if you see me over here trying to live a normal life and tying up loose ends as justice, mind your fucking business. Or don't. Or don't.
These videos need to be shared. They need to be shared. They need to be shared because it's like, bro, just the thought of going past this time and era in this world right now with the knowledge that we have and these people coming forward, and we just go into 2025 as if none of this ever happened and continue is just like, that's a mind-boggling thought. Like, where are we when it comes to humanity on some real? Are we just no longer holding anyone accountable? Do we just no longer have any type of morals anymore? Like, will this just be something that we just kind of walk over? Like, is this something that when the majority of people hear it, they're just like, oh, it's just fake, or it's cap, and they just walk over it? And not even, like, look into it? Bro, it's crazy to even think about.
We were followed the night that Diddy was arrested. I left a place that I was in, minding my own business, finally trying to stop for a second and get my life back. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I'm upset about the fact that I have to walk back into this place and I have to tell you all goodbye. So if you know who I am and you know me as Justice, you know I'm about to walk into this building and tell you I gotta go. Nobody ever thinks about the victims. Nobody. The victims' lives get turned around when the predators' lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. But nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. Why you running? You know what a part of me feels like? You know what? Good, run. Because then you get to see how it feels to have to jump and throw everything that you give a damn about away for 2 seconds. Get a moment of peace for not a damn moment. Not a moment of peace. You take it and you run with it because you're happy about the peace. But then you see how it feels when they get shaky. You see how it feels when the world is a little quiet, like, oh, my superstar, my idol. What about the victims? Our PTSD lives on every damn day that they did what they did. But it's only talked about when it's trending. We got legal evidence to drop. I just don't know what's the point. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors. But I told you, nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021, 7 months ago.
The party favors is when she explained in one of her affidavits, is a party favor is when a person is just basically laid out on a table with a lot of other individuals, and you have the elite people walking around the table, and they just basically pick them like a goodie bag and then do whatever fantasy that they had in their mind. Some people like to, do things in blood. Other people just like to, it just gets really crazy. But that's what a party favor is.
We made sure, I already knew, that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago.
And Oprah.
We went and made sure there were sworn documents. We have them. When we went to Colorado for the A to Z event, we had a lot of legal evidence that we made sure we already had because we knew a list of people were about to get got. You can't run for that long. I'm just shocked we're finally seeing the day. So thank you so much for listening. We got to go and tie up some things, and then we'll be back. But we got to move.
And also realize how she did name Steve Harvey. Yes. The television show host, the one that's always smiling and funny and talking about God and certain things. Yes, him. The one that just seems like, the most upright guy. One thing that was very, very revealing to me is when there was one video I went through the previous relationships of Diddy. Now, we know we have Cassie. She came out, made a lawsuit against him. Diddy settled it for millions of dollars because what he did in there was actually true. We had the video come out confirming that. Then we also had Kim Porter, which she ended up just dying when she wanted to expose Diddy for everything that he's done. And multiple other people that came out talking about the abuse of Diddy. And now within that list of girlfriends, Lori Harvey is there. Now, Diddy and Steve Harvey are actually close friends. They are well affiliated. Steve Harvey understands what Diddy does at his parties and his freak-offs. I'm truly convinced that Steve Harvey essentially sold Lori Harvey to Diddy to have her do a couple things with Diddy for a good amount of time. That's what I'm convinced of at this point. And with her mentioning Steve Harvey in this video right now, that just gives me more confirmation that my way of thinking on that situation isn't too far-fetched.
Because we don't want to be sitting ducks. Not that that does anything. It just disturbs our peace one more time, and it's bullshit. I'm not the only one. There are too many victims.
And you have to think about it. The main people who did not speak out against Diddy, that were his exes, means that they were more so compliant with what he was doing. Like J-Lo. She was more so compliant with the freak-offs and what was going on. Like Lori Harvey. She was more so compliant.
Victims that you don't even know their name. Victims that you'll never hear their laugh. Victims that you'll never know who the hell they were because everybody was so busy talking, bouncing to their music. Didn't I tell you? Music is a diary. Are you now figuring that out? If you're listening, it's one thing when you hear it and you feel it. When you feel it, you can actually hear it. When you hear it, you can actually feel it. Do you understand that their music is their diary? All these rappers, they're telling you what they did. The music, it's telling you what they did. The comedy and the art is a reflection of life. I got a reflection of life for you. And not that who to give it to, I don't know. And if you're trying to come towards me right now thinking that, hey, maybe she'll testify against what?
I don't trust none of y'all.
Testify against who? Testify against the same corrupt justice system that's not doing a damn thing for anybody?
Let's be clear. You federal prosecutors, you have video surveillance from Diddy's house from 2008. Look in that 2008, 2010 span, you'll find her video there. You want to send it? Send it over? She'll say, yeah, that's me. Then you can do what you can do, but otherwise we're not messing with you. I don't trust none of y'all. I see what you did to Trump. A lot.
I see what you do to everybody. Everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Ask me if you've ever gotten a fair trial for any damn thing. Is there justice for you? No. Ask me why I'm going by justice right now. Because I understand that. I get it. My bones will never be the same. My heart will never be the same. My soul will never be the same, but I'm still sitting here. So I'll still continue to try to do what I can do. To be a voice for my friends that are no longer here and for the kids who don't have a voice right now while everybody is too busy running towards the adults. Running to comfort grown-ass men that you know are wrong. Everybody, no, not that black man. No, that can't be true. No, he can't be having satanic rituals. No, there's no way. Yeah, there is. And now you see. So now what you gonna do about it? Still, here we are. With everybody, I want evidence, I want evidence. You got it. Now what you gonna do?
These parties involve children. The media is making it sound like
they don't
it was
just involve
adults.
children.
I just don't understand how much evidence people need at this point. Even if a video did come out with them doing what they're doing at the freak off parties and all the children, people will still say, oh, it's AI generated. There is no amount of evidence that'll be able to come out for people to believe that these celebrities did what they did, as long as they're under their spell of worshiping them like a god and having them as an idol. If anyone has any of these celebrities as an idol, they will never be able to see the reality that we live in. And that's why it's a huge sin when it comes to you should not have any idols before God. Because if you do, you're going to be under a delusion. You're going to be under an illusion.
They involve animals. The adults who are swearing up and down, I left at 1 o'clock in the morning.
You shouldn't have been there in the first place.
You shouldn't have been there. And on top of that, if you knew that there were children coming in after a certain hour, why the hell didn't you say anything until right now?
Coward.
All these people, I knew he was crazy, so you guilty. I told you everybody guilty. You're guilty. Get that shit straight. I don't care who it is that's saying, I left at 1 o'clock in the morning. Because why? Because why? You covered your ass.
Denzel, you a damn liar. Lecrae, you a damn liar.
Lecrae? Sheesh.
And now we're gonna delete like tweets like that's gonna help anybody?
Yo, prayers go out to Alli Carter. Prayers go out to her for real. May God bless her
No.
life and guide her for real.
We cannot run to another country. No, we cannot fake our own death. No. There's nothing we can do but continue to keep on kicking, and at this point, you better make sure that if you go to do something to me or my mama, we've already
Don't
made
miss.
that talk
Don't miss.
right here. Okay? Because I'm tired of being your puppet. So, we'll post what we need to post soon. We'll be back soon.
You people that are listening, that are angry right now at the things that have gone on to the children, you guys need to rise up, and you need to start demanding that all these depositions and information gathering, that needs to be made public. They need to stop hiding that behind closed doors.
Demand the media. Demand from the media. Because why are we doing another Epstein? Why are we doing another Epstein? You know damn well Diddy didn't kill himself. Let's just do that now. We know that. Okay, everybody's clear? Yeah, we know Diddy didn't kill himself.
You need to hold everybody's feet to the fire, and this stuff needs to be transparent. It needs to be seen. There needs to be nothing going on behind closed doors. It needs to be made public.
It's been enough of closed doors.
That's true.
It's been enough. It's been enough since I was even a thought of. It's been enough since I was 3 months old. It's been enough before me. It's been enough after me. It's been enough of the bullshit lies in the closed doors. It's been a fucking enough. Child Protective Services, you next. Where are they getting these supplies of kids? Ask them.
And that's so crazy. I would have never even... That didn't even cross my mind. That didn't even cross my mind. Child Protective Services come in, they swoop up the children, and then do whatever they want. They end up becoming their guardians. And then things being made transparent is very necessary. Even if it's so hard to watch, whether it's gory things, whether it's like extremely like, sexual things, I believe that that'll be for the good of the majority of people, just so they can understand how serious the situation is. So they can understand, stop being influenced by these people that you think are perfect. That is what the world needs right now. We put our faith in these people. I mean, not we, but a lot of people put their faith in these people, thinking that this is the right way to live, this is the right way to go, and this is the person to follow.
I'm sick of covering for everybody. Kill me. I dare you. You tried all my life, and I'm still sitting here. That right there proves who my God is.
Amen.
So you can continue, because at least I know where I'm going, and when I get there, I can talk to my friends.
Amen.
Really can. I got a bone to pick with Jesus, but I gotta talk to It's fine. It's fine, and yes, my pinky's broken. For those who keep circulating this picture of this girl with a broken pinky, yeah, my pinky's broken. It was broken at 12 years old when I tried to fight back, and that didn't work. So there's a lot of parts of my body that pops and locks and shit, because a lot of people started tying me up, and I'm really small. If you've ever met me, I'm really, really small. So people used to use me a lot for baby jobs. So people used to use me a lot for party favors. That party favor that I was on the table, I wore wigs to, too. So if you want to turn those videos around, I have a wig on for some of those. But yeah, my pinky's broken, and so is my toe pinky. There's a reason for that.
If you're a truther, you need to look up party favor effect.
And I know these people are so shocked. I know the people that were partaking in these activities at these parties are so shocked to see that she actually came out on the other side and she's able to speak right now on the internet, on social media, and still have a clear mind. I know they're shaking in their boots. They're shook right now. I know it because they're doing these things believing that they'll be so traumatized and have so much PTSD that they either won't be able to speak out or will never even dare to speak out.
As it relates to Diddy's freak offs.
But what did she say?
Favor effect.
So is my toe pinky. There's a reason for that.
If you're a truther, you need to look up party favor effect.
Party favor effect. We need to look into
as it
that.
relates to Diddy's freak offs.
Guys, we about to start going down a rabbit
This is
hole.
not
I
just
can already
one
feel it.
problem. This is decades worth of an issue. You know that, right? Decades. He's one of millions. The party's just been going for forever, and everybody just got there. Hello, and thank you. For those who are like, I've been sitting with you this whole time and I believe you, thank you. You have no idea how much y'all mean to us. There ain't no money there's no price that anybody could put on that to say unconditionally, I believed you since the beginning. Thank you. Because that shit has been my whole entire life. That's all. I don't need any money. I want to go to school. I really want to go to school. It's not even about graduating. It's about the fact that it's the principle of the thing. I can say I did it because all my life I've been illiterate and I've just been a sex slave and I can do all that. No, I could go to school. I could be a grown-ass woman and I am a woman of my word. I'm a choreographer and I love kids even though I can't have kids. So if you have met me in this time, I thank you for spending the time that you have with me. Because now that you see all this stuff on Twitter and now that you see all this stuff on social media, you've met the real me. You've spent time with the real me. You know that I would do anything to keep a child safe. You know that I would do anything to have some peace. So if you have met me in this time under the name of justice, you now have gotten to know me. So whatever you see on social media, thank you for making that decision to say, I've seen this and I've seen this. And now you can use your brain to see the truth. So, we'll be live soon. And we'll also be dropping an affidavit soon. I don't know what's supposed to come from that. I don't even care. It is what it is. So, all insurance holders on standby, please, because I have a feeling this shit is not going to end.
You know the drill.
We're at the starting line of all kind of bullshit again. Hopefully it's not going to pause. Hopefully we're not going to stop. Hopefully it's not going to be a slap on the wrist and then he kills himself and then he sit in the jail cell and everybody goes back to putting their head in the sand. Hopefully people understand that this is not about an election because the election is canceled because everybody is on the list. Let me tell you something. They make sure in those parties that they have blackmail evidence. So if they go down, they taking everybody down with them. I pray to God that this is the day. I pray to God that this is the time. Because all the victims deserve some type of justice. And it's just a matter of taking accountability. And somebody saying, we are fucking sorry that we didn't hear you guys forever ago. There are people who are dead. There are babies who have lost their lives. Because nobody was listening. And now everybody, I want to listen. You are late. You're fucking late. I'm glad we're here, but you're late. See y'all soon.
Prayers go out to Alli Carter. May she be blessed with peace, favor, love, guidance, protection, and every other victim that's been a part of this right here. Seriously speaking, because I could feel the authenticity through the video. I could truly feel the authenticity through the video, and I know you were able to also. And like she said, I don't even want to imagine that this right here gets swept under the rug. We really need to see some justice being served. At the same time, we learned in this video that the feds are in cahoots with this, with the elites, which we kind of already knew. But just to get more in depth on how they are, We're just more knowledgeable on it. I can't even say it's surprising. We're just more knowledgeable on how injustice this world is. It says in the Bible, Satan is the lowercase g god of this world. And we're able to see his effects on this world just through this video in itself. And that's exactly why God made a heaven and hell. People get so angry about heaven and hell. If there was no hell, that means evil ultimately wins at the end of the day. That means everyone who's ever did wrong and did activities like this to young children like her, and just because they have all these connections when it comes to the quote-unquote justice system in America, they don't get any type of penalty, or they're not sorry for it and they just continue doing it. Evil wins. But now if there isn't heaven and hell, and if there are individuals that put their faith in Jesus Christ and truly follow God and repent from their sins, that means good ultimately wins. Because these evildoers that do not repent, and they went so far that their heart is so hardened, they've blasphemed the Holy Spirit, put no faith in it, and actually intentionally worked against it, I can't say heaven is awaiting them. I can't see that. At least according to Jesus Christ. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If your heart was touched by this video, smash the like button. And I actually don't ask this in any of my videos, and probably in the last 100 videos, but share the video also. More people need to hear her story. More people need to be aware of what's going on. And this, simply sharing the video is what will bring awareness to this entire situation. Comment down below any of your thoughts, anything that popped into your mind, anything that you said out loud in your home. You can comment it down below so more people can hear it, see it. We can all engage with each other. I do read the comments. And turn on post notifications, because it seems as if after this video we have a couple of things to do research on. We may be going down a rabbit hole at this point. We need to look at the party favor effect. We need to get into the Michelle Obama or the Michael Obama, whatever you want to call it. All these politicians. We need to get into a lot of things. So turn on those post notifications. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Love ya.